Okay, my name is Aaron Parker, and what we're going to go over today is how to use the concatenate function in Microsoft Excel. And basically what you're going to do is we will take two columns. Say, for instance, if you have one with the first name and last name, and then we want to combine those two to full name. Okay, so this class is for those who have a basic understanding of Microsoft Excel or really no understanding at all, and just take you through a slow process on how to do this. Okay, so advanced users, this may not be for you. Uh, so what we're going to do is you're going to create a column, a first name column, last name, shall I say a last name column, and a full name column right here. And so then once you do that, then you'll put your name. So for this lesson here, I'm gonna put my name, first name, last name. Okay. And then, then what you can do is, let's say for instance, this one here was Michael Smith, and then so on and so forth. So see if you had a lot of those rows. And then, so the way I did that, though this is not a class in how to replicate these rows, okay? So I just highlighted this, and then I put a mouse cursor here to turn it into plus, and then I just drag it all the way down, like that. All right, so now what you want to do, you want to use the concatenate function, and how you spell that, it's going to be Concatenate. So if you want to write that in your notes or type that somewhere, it's called concatenate function. And so that's what we're going to be using. Okay, so I just put that over there so you can write that down or type it. Okay, so the way to use this formula, all right, to bring all of these names in, I'm going to move this over out the way. To bring these names over in here, because you want the first name and last name to be together in here. You want this to say Aaron Parker. And so to do that, what you're going to do is click in this field right here where you want the name to appear, or first name and last name to appear here. So after we finish putting in the formula, it's going to say Aaron Parker just like that. So I'm going to delete that out. And then what you're going to do, you can either you can double click in here and put the formula here, or you can click in here and put the formula, because once you start typing the formula, it's going to show up there. All right. So first thing you're going to do, you're going to do the equal sign, and then you're going to type the word concatenate, and then the formula starts to populate for you. Okay, signifying that you are typing the right thing. Okay, if you did something wrong, it wouldn't show up. See, I put a Z there. That's not a formula name that Excel recognizes. So when I put that E, it says, oh, I recognize that formula. What else do you want to type? And then it gives you the definition. It says join several text strings into one text string. Okay, so Aaron is one text string, and Parker is another text string. So it's going to join those text strings together. Okay, then after you do that, then what you say is, I want to bring together, okay, I want to bring together column A, row 2. So you get column A here, row 2. I want to bring together column A, row 2. I want to bring that together with column B, row 2. So the way you type that, you say equal concatenate, meaning equal, bring together. And then you're going to put in parentheses what you want to bring together, open parentheses. I want to bring together A, 2, okay? And then you'll do a comma, and then you'll put B2, and then you'll do close parentheses. And so now you can see how Microsoft Excel says, okay, we're bringing these two together. And then once you hit enter, boom, it brings those two together as such, all right? And that's how you do or use the concatenate function. And just look at concatenate, look at that as bringing together two columns, okay? Or two strings that's in a column. All right, so the next thing we want to do is we want to separate this. We want to put a space in between the N and the P. Okay, we want to put a space in between that. Okay, and the way to do that is you come up here. You can either do it right here, or you can click in here and do it right here. Okay, I like to do it right here because it looks a lot cleaner. Clicking in here is a little busy, and the text and everything is kind of confusing. So you'll click in here, okay? You're right there, right after the comma. Make sure the cursor is blinking right after the comma. Then you will hold down the shift key, and then you would do a quotation mark, okay? That's one quotation mark. Then you would hit the space bar one time and do another quotation mark. And so what you're telling the computer is you're saying put a space right there. All right, so you got an open quotation mark, and you hit the space bar, and the computer's saying, oh, okay, I'm gonna put a space there. And then you do the close quotation mark, okay? And then you hit enter. And then you notice that did not work. The reason why it didn't work is because we got to put a comma after the second quotation mark. So we're gonna go here, put a comma there, and then hit enter. And boom, now you got the space, okay? So it's always good to save your document as you're moving along, because this is a training class. I'm not saving a document. I didn't save the document, so I'm just going to click save here, and then I'm just going to put training and then hit save. All right. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to bring Michael Smith together in all of these. All right. Now, to do that is you want to copy this formula on all these rows here. And the way to do that is you take your mouse cursor, highlight the cell that has the formula, and then you take your mouse cursor and bring it on this, put it in this tick mark here on the bottom right corner of this cell until it turns into a plus sign. Then once it does that, you press and hold on the left mouse button, and it just copies the cell, copies the formula, but it changes it. It's not showing you here, but it's changing it to, it's going to be B2, B3, B4, B5, B6. And then if you release it, you can see how it copied it. And then you press and hold again, drag it all the way down. And the cool thing about this is now you got that formula here in every cell. So if you change this and make this John Doe on A7 and B7, it automatically changes it, okay? And so this is how you use the concatenate function in Microsoft Excel. Alrighty, I think that should do it for this particular lesson. Thank you very much.